We are back. The Hopeless Fan Podcast is back from our vacation, and this is why we're the best. So we take a month vacation from the podcast during the NFL playoffs when there's nothing to talk about, and we come back after the Super Bowl when there's everything to talk about. Not the other way around. Some people might, give you playoff stuff to talk about, and we're not going to talk about Brady retiring and Rodgers choking, and
we could talk about him breaking off his engagement to Shane Lee.
He still only has one ring.
Fuck you, Zach. That's later. Hey, fuck, man. You guys just took two things that I had fucking written down. I was like, oh, they won't think of this. I have a whole 1 month vacation recap. Like, I almost want to do like a 1 month like montage recap of everything you missed. Like, Dak wrapped up this comeback player of the year with 5 touchdowns in Philly and then fucking lost it because Joe Burrow made the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead. What was your highlights of our 1 month break?
Okay, Dak wrapped up the comeback player of the year and then lost it. Kyler, wait, fuck. I write small.
Kyler unfollows everyone.
Oh, Kyler up to runt activities.
Yeah.
Little runt running around making enemies.
Little rugrat.
Mahomes versus Allen thriller. Remember, where were you?
Yeah. It's like that team will definitely go to the Super Bowl.
Shelby witnessed history. Like the one time anyone would ever want to listen to Shelby's like thoughts about the Bengals and like listening to him about.
We just didn't.
Well, I think if they're big sickos that they might want to listen now. Got a couple big sickos that like to listen.
Well, like the people that are like, oh, we had to experience what it was like for Shelby during the playoffs.
Yeah, all of them out there. Well, the one person that listens to the podcast with me during the game.
I listen. Jesselyn listens. And actually, you know what? By the way, that's not to say like the hundreds of DMs. They're like, when you guys like gonna put out another episode? We're like, okay.
It's true. I got a fax about it.
Yeah.
It's funny because I got a telegram.
That's funny. I got a pigeon carrot. No, it's.
I was about to say
I tried.
I had a vision
Cincinnati's
from God.
success. Here's another point that we missed that we need to talk about that we missed over the last month is the fact that Cincinnati made the Super Bowl. Did you hear about this? Do you hear about this? Do you know about this? Cincinnati's success can all be traced back to Denver and Drew Lock. So Shelby, you should really thank Drew Lock for fumbling and then giving the Bengals they're like, oh well, if we can beat Denver, we can just go on this huge string right to the Super Bowl.
Explain that.
Well, they hadn't lost since Denver, and that really started their whole thing.
They lost their last game against the Browns.
Does that count?
No, it didn't count. I mean, it counts, but it didn't. It didn't count.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow didn't play.
What else do we miss? Rodgers choking's a pretty big one. That game was nuts. The 49ers game.
That's kind of categorized under the next point. Is this the best, closest playoffs of all time? Closest, probably. Is it the best though? Is this the best year of playoff football you've ever watched?
Yeah, because I can't remember. Now that it's so fresh, I know that.
I can't remember either.
Yeah.
Were there any blowouts at all?
I mean, the first round there was Buccaneers, Eagles, and Rams, Cardinals.
Yeah, Buccaneers,
Bills,
Eagles,
and Bills, Patriots.
But then the divisional round on, every game was within one possession. I think every game within 3 points.
Every game in the divisional round ended on the last play.
Yeah, because I guess the Bills Chiefs was 6 points. We didn't get to discuss what we think of the overtime rules, if they should be fixed or not.
Oh, I have a funny story about that.
No, I'm fine with it.
I have a quick little story about the coin flip thing.
If you want the ball back, fucking stop them. Like you stop them. They only scored 3. Like the Chiefs only scored 4. Like I know at the end of the game they scored 2 touchdowns or something like in the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever, a touchdown and a field goal. But in overtime, fucking just don't let them score a touchdown.
I think we were spending too much time on this.
Literally,
this would have been good 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Although it was funny that that next Monday I was doing a lesson that involved flipping a coin, and for one of the classes the principal came in who's a Chiefs fan, and I flipped the coin and I was like, all right, tails wins it. See, kids, you can win something on a coin flip. And I said, isn't that right, Mr. Krisick? And he was like, he laughed at
Fully. Yeah, I don't think anything else we missed in pop culture. Kanye and Kim.
But
Little
Joe
skeet.
Burrow is a big Kid Cudi fan.
Yeah.
That was the last one on my list anyway. So Shelby, you just dove right in.
Okay, Super Bowl. I mean, just get into it. Spend 5-10 minutes, and then I never want to talk about the game again.
Right. Well, I said this in the group chat. I said this in the group chat. I was like, I had forgotten the last 2 Super Bowls I watched with just like a small group. It was like with you, and Scott. Or I think Scott didn't come down for either one, did he?
He came down for the Chiefs 49ers.
Chiefs 49ers, yeah. So, but we were watching it with like people who know football. So this was the first Super Bowl party I've been to in a long time.
Yeah, me too.
Where I was with people who, it's the worst. Like don't know shit about football and don't care.
So Zach was at my mom's Super Bowl party. It's a lot of like, you know, like you mentioned, people who don't watch football, and then like, you know, they watch like the intros, like, and here come the like when everything's spotlighted, like The Rock doing his intros, and they're like, here come the AFC champion Bengals, and like cheering, and then once the game starts, they might be like paying attention for like the first couple drives, like with an occasional like get 'em or like yes, and then like
one person was like yes when the Rams did something good.
I was pissed. that was my aunt on the 4th and 1 first drive of the Bengals, 4th and 1 incomplete. She said yes as the ball's trickling on the turf incomplete. Like, what are you cheering for?
Oh no.
She's like, I thought he caught it, and I'm like, pay attention.
Read the room.
I know, it was like deflected.
Not even close.
8 yards ago. So, and then.
Yeah,
I know.
He also had
and, like,
Higgins wide open on the
side. That was the point. Like, my mom had a Super Bowl party and a playoff party the first round against the Raiders, and it's like both games obviously tight. Both games, no one pays attention from like I'd say about 10 minutes left in the first quarter until like 4 minutes left in the game. No one pays attention, and then everyone pays attention. They like look up after talking about nonsense and be like, "Oh my god, the game's about to end," and it's close, and it's a little annoying. Yeah.
Oh, gross.
But
yeah, I was the same kind of vibe at my dad's though, but like I just stayed away from them, and they were all in the background, and like. As long as you don't come up to me asking me questions about shit, like shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It is like if you do want to like watch a commercial or two to calm down during the game, it's like we couldn't hear it, so it didn't really matter.
Well, so there's that one girl who kept like trying to go into the front room to watch the version.
Oh my gosh, my niece, my cousin.
That was a little bit quicker.
Yeah, so like in the new room is YouTube TV. And in the like original living room is just like Dish Network or whatever. So Dish is like 30 seconds ahead. And so she's like going in and out being like, that one's 30 seconds in front. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's like 3 minutes left in the game. Like the Rams' last drive. I'm like,
something that we're well used to because we dealt with it for 18 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And like for a while, my nephew and niece were in there like watching cartoons. So I was like, okay, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then next thing I know, it's on in there. I'm like, oh my God, kill me. But yeah, the game. I'm broken.
It was a valiant effort.
I know. I'm just broken.
Okay, Skip.
I just like, when are we gonna be back?
Yeah.
And it's like,
and then you see graphics where it's like these are quarterbacks that made their first.
Well, I knew going into it. I heard that stat about like Jim Kelly's the last quarterback to lose his first Super Bowl in return as a starter. Yeah, so the last 16 quarterbacks who made their Super Bowl debut and lost never went back. Yeah, so that's tough to look at. The worst part is that like even the non-football fans we talked about during the party, and like even my dad is like Mr. Optimistic, like, well, they can be back, get an offensive line. I'm just like, it's so hard to go back. Like we won 3 coin flip games. We could have lost any one of those games leading up to the Super Bowl.
And now if you want to get through it, you got to get through Josh Allen and
Josh Allen.
Like, it's
Mahomes,
hard to get there, dude.
Lamar, Justin Herbert, maybe Rodgers.
Yeah, if he comes to Denver or Pittsburgh.
So like who the hell knows? It's like next year Browns, I don't think the Steelers will, but like the Browns, Ravens, or Bengals either one could win the division.
Right.
So
unless the Steelers get Rodgers, that's the only
that's the only way.
And in case not every one of our viewers know this, which I'm fucking who gives a shit, but like I'm like all my people that I was at the party with are also from Cincinnati and Bengals fans, and You know, they were like, even like before the game, even when like at halftime, my dad was like, "We're right there, we're right fucking there," and someone was like, "But you know, we're playing well," and like people were like already like conceding. They're like, "Yeah, but you know what? We can't be upset if they lose because there was a great run, and you know we'll be back." Like I was like, "Shut the fuck up! How do you?" And my dad like at finally would like. He like said something to his friend like along those lines and looked right at me. He was like, I know, you're right. Because it's like Aaron Rodgers has only been the fucking won and never went back. Drew Brees has not gone back.
Yeah.
Like these top quarterbacks just don't go.
Dan Marino went as a rookie, played like 19 more years, never went.
Yeah, the path to the Super Bowl is so fucking insane and almost impossible.
And that's why like during the game, like all that, like, yeah, we weren't supposed to be here, that would have played if, like, we lost to the Titans.
Right.
Like, I would have, like, you're right.
Yeah.
And we broke the playoff curse. Like, we weren't supposed to be
or
here.
Or if you lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you lost to the Chiefs. The Chiefs, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no one would have blamed you for losing at Arrowhead. Not the Raiders game.
Yeah.
Break the curse. Mm-hmm. Go Chiefs, Titans.
Needed the Raiders game.
But, like, then once you get to the Super Bowl, it's like, fuck that noise about not being here. Let's win it all.
Yeah, let's win it all.
Like,
yeah, fuck that. Right.
Yeah,
right.
And it was
You're
like,
here. And you had the fucking lead in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes left.
At no point did I think they were going to lose.
What do you think people, like, players do with their...
That's strange for you, too.
I know. But, well, I'll tell you why. Because it was so... It felt like such destiny.
Yeah.
And I was afraid to, like, say that during the run, but I was just like... Against the Titans, we get, like, 2 tipped balls that get intercepted. And it's like... Yeah. And against the Chiefs, it's like... Screen pass intercepted by a defensive lineman, then in overtime, another tipped ball gets intercepted. What happens in the Super Bowl? Stafford hits that backup receiver, tipped, picked by a woozy. We got the ball up 4, 17-13, in plus territory, about to go up 11, and I was just like, it's like if you would have told me before the game, it's like, well, you're not going to turn the ball over at all. Your offense isn't going to turn the ball over. Stafford's going to throw 2 picks. Burrow's going to hit Higgins for 75 and Jamar Chase for 55.
And they won't call a face mask.
Mixon will run for like 4.5, 5 yards a carry.
No.
And I'm like, oh my God, we win. Like, we win.
Yeah, except for the 3 for 16 on third down.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh.
And that's the rub, is that for the first time all season, the Bengals went 5 drives without scoring.
Right. And the most frustrating thing of all of that is, like, you'll never know. I mean, you can't say if they don't make the Wilson call, because they could have got a touchdown on 4th down.
Right.
But you love your odds shoot up if it's
Absolutely.
it's a 4th down. If they don't get it, it's over.
It's 4th and goal at the 9, and Stafford's probably going to force it somewhere. And guess what? Every playoff game has ended with the Bengals getting a pick on defense.
Yeah.
Every single game, our last defensive snap was a pick.
Wow.
And I thought 4th and goal at the 9, he's going to have to force something. He's not going to take a sack. He can't throw it away. He's going to have to force something.
It'd be one thing if...
Yeah. Game's not over.
I know.
Then,
we need 3 timeouts. Or they have 3 timeouts. I know.
Yeah, right.
And But I like my chances a lot better, even if they getting a first down or punting to them with they have no timeouts. But there was that entire drive.
That was rough.
Because the Bengals had just
weird penalized game.
It was the refs held their whistle for the first 58 minutes and then just went bonkers the last 2 minutes. The PI on Eli Apple was obvious. Yeah. But like the Logan Wilson one will always stick out to you. Like that's 4th and goal at the 9.
You always hate when ball don't lie comes back to get you on the other end.
Yeah. No doubt. But like the Jalen Ramsey, that face mask they didn't call, that like plays to your point. It's like exactly, they didn't even call that. Like
hilarious how bad Jalen Ramsey was though. Never gave up more yards, but until the Super Bowl.
If Aaron Donald wasn't one of the best defenders of all time, then he would have given up a touchdown there at the end.
What are you, NFL Network?
Yeah, that would have. And like I watched that replay about 30 times, and it's like Donald beats the left guard, but like our center isn't blocking anyone, and he's looking at Donald like he's ready to double team, and he just gets there late. And it's like, dude, just go right to Donald, like to anyone but him. Yeah. Like
take the like shoot him in the stomach with a gun and take the penalty.
Von Miller didn't rush on that play. He just like got to the offensive lineman and just stopped to like make sure Burrow didn't run
or like get up for a pat.
Yeah,
down.
Exactly. And like so it was like, dude, just go murder Aaron Donald. Yeah. Like just anyone but him.
Grab his face mask and pull him to the ground if you have to.
Have you guys ever seen the mic'd up of Pete Carroll when Malcolm Butler gets that interception and he's like, "Oh no!" Like that's
Yes.
that's the exact sound I made when at 4th and 1. All I did was like watch the line of scrimmage to see who was like if Burrow would have time or not. And within like a second of the ball snap, like Aaron Donald's just around Quentin Spain.
Yeah.
And I let out like a oh no! And I was like, I like sank in the couch.
Yeah.
And put my hat over my face. I was so
That was the hardest thing I'd ever seen.
I was so dead. But then like 30 seconds later, I was like, I fucking sounded like Pete Carroll when I did that. I was like, and he's never been back to the Super Bowl.
Fuck.
Oh no!
So the halftime show, Shelby, were you too nervous to watch that or what?
I just really like it was good. I was just like
watching all of your older family members like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, they like didn't know any of the songs.
There's no white people. This is racist.
Felt like my sister was like jamming to it.
Yeah,
but like,
literally every white guy over 50 was like, you see, they're just doing too much activist stuff now because they're overcompensating. I'm like, what?
I was still like, I was so happy it was halftime because I was like, oh, it's an extended halftime. I get like a half hour.
Your dad comes back in and is like, why is this been 20 minutes? Why isn't halftime?
I was like, I don't think my
Why's
dad
the clock stopped?
I don't think my dad knew that it was like it was an extended halftime, which was funny because he was on the phone with my brother watching in Delaware and then like came back in. He's like, should be starting now, and then he missed the T. Higgins touchdown.
Yeah,
he thought he had more time, and then he came back in. We're all screaming. And he's like, did we return the kick? I'm like, no, fucking bomb. But there's so many what ifs from that Super Bowl. It's ridiculous. And like Monday morning was just brutal. Like I told Kenny, I told my brother, I was like, good thing I have like there's a history podcast I listen to, and I'm like 5 episodes deep late on it. And I'm like, good thing I have all those backlogs for this media blackout I'm going on. And then I see that like Stafford
Von Miller blackout.
Yeah, and then I was like,
blackout.
I was just like, oh, Stafford threw a no look on the last drive. It's pretty cool. Fuck me. It's gonna be everywhere. And if Von Bell just stayed where he was, it would have been a game-ending pick.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, that's nice, dude. Oh.
Yeah, I tweeted about that. I was upset. I was like, oh my god. Give up a 10-yard pass.
Every
to
Super Bowls
88.
have what ifs.
And then it's like, Sean McVay called his shot, and he's on the sideline. It's like Aaron Donald's gonna make a play.
Yeah,
your best
I'm like, you're the greatest defensive lineman of all time. Is gonna make a play. A real minus 400. Sharp shit, McVay.
I thought the last thing I'll say about the Super Bowl, I thought it was really funny when Scotty shared that tweet of the close up of his play call card.
I thought it was fake, and then I started reading, and I'm like, oh my god, who did that?
Dude, yeah, I was surprised he did that too.
I kind of blame Scotty's tweet, no lie.
Well, I bear some of the blame.
I knew you
as well.
would, bro.
I asked where Cooper Kupp had been.
Yeah, the entire second half, Zach's like, where's Cooper Kupp? And I'm like...
Which he was not just non-existent until that last drive.
Cooper Kupp actually said Eli Apple did a great job on him the entire second half.
Until that last drive.
Media's not talking about it.
Media don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
You just hate that the Bengals Super Bowl comes down exactly how the other ones did.
Yeah, like literally I was just like, I feel like I was alive now in '89 watching Montana and Rice.
That fucking sucks.
I was like, this is like, even like it was 20-16, which was the final score of the last Super Bowl. And I'm just like, it's like they're just like they picked up another quarter. Like, and there's one more drive, but it's the Rams this time. You're now leading Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, this sucks. It was like 4th and 1, Cooper Kupp jet sweep. Like we almost tackled him in the backfield. I'm just like,
I know Von Bell just overshot.
I was like, oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so hard.
Well, who was broke? Was it Hubbard who missed him?
Hubbard was kind of there, but he's also a lineman. But Von Bell, like, if he would have realized it like a little bit sooner, probably could have blown it up in the backfield.
I did like the Cincy special play. That was pretty cool. The pass from Mixon. Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I was like,
that's what made it felt even more like destiny. I was like, oh, only teams who win the Super Bowl have those kind of.
And it's like Cooper Kupp's trick play toss to Stafford was over his head, and I'm like, oh, it kind of
like Tom Brady.
Kind of reminds me of the Brady play a little bit.
Yeah.
Counting my rings. I might be able to coffin nails this in the third quarter.
I was just bummed. I think they didn't win because Kenny never sent you a coffin. Oh, he did send you a coffin nail.
But I was just like, shut the fuck up. I was like, But I texted him during the game. He texted me coffin nails, and I was like, "This fucking offensive line, man." And he texted me back like all caps, like, "Oh my god!" And it was like he was a play ahead of me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what's about to happen?" And it was just like a Mixon 10-yard run. And I'm like, "What you mean by that?"
What do you mean by that?
Like I was just waiting for like us to hit a big play, and we just like punted. I'm like, why'd you say, "Oh my god"? Okay.
Oh.
What you really needed, that game came down, and it's so funny. Like, the game came down to the third down before the Bengals had to punt it away before the Rams like long fucking drive. And by the way, fuck Chris Collinsworth. I'll always remember that long Rams drive at the end. I was like, it wasn't even that fucking
No, it was
great.
just
like it wasn't
you
that.
got 6 minutes and 3 timeouts. You're in no rush.
Yeah, and the fact that the Bengals just needed to fucking like keep that drive going before punting it away. Like run it down, make him burn some
And they
timeouts, give it
almost
to
did,
him.
but
Even
Boyd
if you give it back to him, at least
that was
like
Boyd's drop.
I know
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, right. And Lance McAllister, I was listening to him after the game. He's like, "And buddy, I heard you as soon as they punted the ball to the 20, and you said, oh no," like.
And it was like perfect too, because it was like you could see it coming, just because like the Rams started their previous 2 drives at like their own 45, basically 3 and out, and then they get at their own 20 and they march 80 yards. Fucking Stafford, that no look pass. Like if that was Burrow, I'd be like drooling over it, but now it's against me. Like Stafford had so much time to throw, he did a no look pass.
Fuck.
Burrow would have died.
Yeah, Burrow would literally be in the hospital for 2 leg amputations.
Yeah. Burrow dancing to Cuddy was cool, Scotty.
Yeah. Props to him for staying in after I thought that knee injury. I thought it was like
Both quarterbacks had bad
Well,
ones.
I was like,
Stafford had
come
actually
back
broken
from
his
fucking
foot.
commercial.
Yeah.
I was like, come back from fucking commercial and show me like if he's fucking okay.
I jumped to Twitter real fast, and like all the beat writers were just like, he's not in the blue tent. He's just like on his iPad. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, MCL sprain. It's like no surgery,
Whatever.
just like basically lay in bed for a month. I don't know.
Yeah, which is what I figured you'd be doing this whole month anyway.
Yeah, there's no God. All right. Anyone have any bet regrets?
Oh boy, do I.
All right, go for it, Zach.
All right, so I'll kick us off with one I'll get the one non-Super Bowl one out of the way.
Yeah.
And it was the same day. It was before the Super Bowl. It was UConn -3.5 at St. John's.
Okay.
They won by 3.
Ooh.
And they were up by 4 in the last 45 seconds.
Couldn't get that extra free throw.
Yeah, no, it's St. John's hit a 3-pointer. And then to go, they're up 1, and then they had their 2 free throws, and then they won by 3. So,
How about the Super Bowl?
yeah, Super Bowl long list that I got from a tout source that came up short for me. Tails, Orange, Gatorade. This one was mine.
Orange Gatorade if the Bengals won.
Right.
Yeah.
This one was mine. The first the team to score in the first minute, I thought, well, long odds. I thought it'd be pretty cool. But now looking back, it's like, yeah, that's the dumbest shit ever. I don't think anybody scored in the first minute since Hester returned the opening
Well,
kick.
Seahawks Broncos snap over Manning's head, maybe.
Yeah. Jamar Chase under 80.5.
That's a what if Super Bowl.
Jamar Chase under 80.5. Weddle over 6.5 tackles. Akers over 63.5 rushing yards. Who knew that they would stuff the run with those running backs? Cooper Kupp longest reception over 29.5 and his over 106 reception yards. He didn't hit either one of those overs, but he still managed to win the MVP.
Yeah.
Mixon under 63.5 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Burrow's first pass to be incomplete or an interception. I wasn't thinking it was going to be a pick, but I thought, he just jitters, this quick slant, and the boy drops it. Turns out Boyd didn't drop it till later.
3.5 catches.
Yeah.
You had under.
Yeah, I had under Mixon 3.5 receptions. That one's on me. So there were a lot more that didn't work out. I don't know what it is with me. Like every Super Bowl, I was like, I'm gonna lay all this crazy shit, and like this, like even if like 60% of them hit, I'm up, and it's like, and I'm always like, I hit like 3 of them, and then all the other 8 or 9 just dead in the fucking water.
Did you take Leonard Floyd to get a sack?
Yep.
It's because you're forcing
Yeah,
it.
I had that one.
I did too. That was a good one.
The punt
Shelby.
one.
The
Huber
punt's a
Hunt,
bad beat.
Yeah, that's a bad beat.
Huber was awful.
Yeah.
He was hitting like 39, 41, 42.
He had one that was scary, like 50 or 51.
50,
yeah.
And then he bangs a 54.
54,
and we had 52 and a half under. That sucked. Yeah.
So that's it for mine.
Okay. Scotty, any bet regrets?
I didn't bet. Shelby, you gave me some bets the morning of. We talked, and I didn't bet all of them. I only bet the ones I liked. Some of the ones I liked, like, I loved the Cam Akers. Or I'm sorry, Cam Akers was one I bet. But it didn't fucking hit. I liked it though. One I really liked was the Quinn sack that hit. I put more on, and I put like the fucking Cooper Kupp, like didn't hit his over longest reception, and I was like a 29.5. I like that, but I put the most on my prop bet, which was Tyler Boyd over receiving yards, and it hit on that last fucking
play.
drive.
And it
Can't believe it because he was at 39.
Yeah, I took that one too.
It would have been brutal if it lost on that drop.
Yeah.
Dude.
The other bet regret that I forgot about is one that I didn't place. That I wish I had. What you did, and I was like kicking myself that I didn't think of it. It's because I had a future.
Yeah.
On the Bengals to win the Super Bowl.
You had two things on the Bengals.
And I didn't fucking hedge.
Yeah.
When they were up. 20-16 or 2013.
I put a Rams money line bet in right after McPherson put us up 7.
Upset you didn't say, "Hey Zach," but
it's never Zach's fault. Scott.
No, I said no. That's it's totally my fault. I just wish you had.
Doesn't
said,
control
hey,
your wallet. But yeah, so my biggest regret, I would have broke completely even because I had Bengals +4 everywhere. But I at halftime I put a fucking 2-unit bet on the money line Bengals, and God help me if I didn't feel great about that bet after the first 2 plays of the second half,
or even at 20-13.
Yeah, or even at 20. That's when oh yeah. Well, I did feel great, and then the Bengals proceeded not to score again for the whole game.
All right, Stan. Go ahead, Zach.
Stan.
Okay. New shit, man. Just new cool stuff. They announced a Grand Theft Auto 6 game. I mean, it's probably not coming out until, like they said, around 2024, 2025, which is forever from now. But the GTA,
exist. It'll never actually happen.
But they haven't come out with a new game since 2013. So it's like I was a senior in high school when the last game came out, or just graduated. The trailer for the Doctor Strange movie that's coming out in May was awesome. The Lord of the Rings show looks sweet. I thought we were supposed to get a Kenobi series teaser, but we didn't get that. But that's going to be coming out here soon. So all this
Jurassic World.
So all this new shit looks really exciting.
It's like when they talk about the EA, like there's a new college football game coming out, and it's like 2025. I'm like. That'll never happen. 2025 is never actually going to get here.
I'll be
30.
I'll be 31. Yeah. That's what the fuck am I going to still be playing video games?
The Bengals will have 2 years removed from the Super Bowl.
The fuck
not
up,
making
bitch.
it back.
Probably.
You right though.
My stand is that 78 people are dead after mudslides and flooding in Brazil. So I guess it could be worse. Shout out those mudslides. It's like it could be worse.
Whose leg do I have to hump around here to die in a mudslide?
Yeah, it's like that's what I said after the game.
Would you sacrifice the 70? Would you sacrifice the 79 for the Bengals to win a Super Bowl?
Like if I was the 79th?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm selfish enough. I want to be around for it. Like, give me like, oh, okay. There's a new HIV variant, so there's my new stand.
HIV?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. So, Scotty, your stand?
Welcome, America.
Your stand?
Yeah. My stand is this warm weather, and it's giving me hope that the depressing fucking months besides football in January and February that just suck dick every year is like almost over.
Yeah, that transitions into my bunk is that after the Bengals game, I also realized that like football was over. I kind of just forgot because the Bengals were involved in it.
Oh,
and I was like,
that was my bunk.
Yeah,
but I have a backup.
Well, my other backup is today would have been parade day.
Oof.
And after Owuzi's interception, I was thinking about it.
It was parade day.
After Owuzi's interception, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh my god, we could have a fucking parade downtown, Fountain Square.
Oh shit.
All right.
Yeah. They did have something today, and I bet it was just as many fans as there are in fucking LA for the Rams.
I have another stand, Zach.
Oh, you're going back to stand.
I am, just real quick,
Okay.
because one popped up on my Facebook, and I was like, I remembered it.
Yeah.
Was the night of the Super Bowl, and like I couldn't sleep.
Yep.
And I wasn't gonna like look on Twitter.
Why would you?
Yeah. And so like I got on Facebook real fast, and I saw an Onion article headline. So I just clicked on the Onion and started reading all the headlines, and I was fucking dying. It was like, surgeon totally blanks on what he cut his patient open for. And like, man hides engagement ring in a piece of cheese so girlfriend will take it without a fuss.
That's great.
Yeah, it was just, that was, I
Shelby,
hadn't seen
we
an
all
Onion.
try to find things to laugh about. I get it.
Yeah. It was like heartbreaking : person you hate the most makes a really good point. Like one of those ones like little leaguer haunted by the 84 errors he made last season. Just like they were just killing me. Like I fell asleep to the Onion headlines.
My bunk was football's over, but I have a backup, which is World War III. We may be thrust. At least they waited until after the football season to really ramp this shit up. So if
Are they gonna do the damn thing? I'm tired of just hearing about it.
I don't know.
Fight or not.
Well, here's the thing though: is like the odds of us getting drafted at our higher age, things would have to get really bad.
If I get drafted, I have an ear thing.
We're 4A is how we would be classified.
There's
so
no way.
Scotty's a little bit more in shape and doesn't have any defects or anything, so he'd probably be like closer to 1A.
Yeah.
But
It's like, they serve they serve cheese in the military though, so like his stomach would be like they're in the trenches.
My ideas,
the trenches.
God
Scotty's
damn
just
it.
like, dude, is your stomach just going nuts right now?
Does anybody have any fucking Zyrtec? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and they're just like bullets are literally right over your head. So it's just like, God, I fucking can't do this.
Somebody
Dude, I gotta
give me some
shit.
Tums or something. This heartburn is killing me.
More Americans putting off marriage to focus on making nachos in the microwave. I'm just gonna butt in with random Onion headlines throughout the show, if that's cool.
All right, that's fine. I have a bunk. It's Rodgers won't get his second ring. You already took the joke, but it breaks up his the only fucking Colorado connection.
Was that the headlines? Was she was from Colorado?
Yeah, that was that's why he was wanting to go to Colorado, because he was spending a shit ton of time in Colorado because that's where they would frequent.
Oh, okay. But I heard that Nathaniel Hackett's pushing hard for him.
Dude, they're not gonna fucking get him, dude. God, there's no fucking way. Like I have not one day since the draft day last year, thought that the Broncos were gonna land Aaron fucking Rodgers. Like, yeah, let's just land this fucking future Hall of Famer, 2-time MVP quarterback like it's like a practice squad trade. Like, no fucking way.
I really want to know. Like, I just want. That's what March is going to be so nice. It's like March Madness comes and free agency, and then like right after that's done, the draft comes. So well, we don't know which draft, as Zach just alluded to, but yeah, just gotta.
I'm watching Jimmy G highlights to get me started.
You guys are probably gonna end up with Carson Wentz.
Google alert.
I'm fine with Jimmy G or Carson Wentz.
Google alert for old classmate pays off big time with story of double homicide. That wasn't as good.
Oh, that's the only one I laughed at.
That's tough. We actually had a classmate that did get murdered in high school.
That's true. I got free coffee. I got free coffee because of it the other day.
Oh, really?
On the anniversary of his death, his dad went down and paid the local coffee shop for like everyone to have it free.
I'm sure he would. I'm sure he's looking down and loves that.
I don't know. Did you know the kid? He's probably looking up.
Depressed mom can't even enjoy son's new haircut. What'd you say?
It's all right.
I almost made the joke, but I wouldn't.
I was friends with him. It's
not
okay.
gonna do it.
I can make that joke.
What'd you say?
I said, you know the kid? He's probably
Oh, damn.
looking up. R.I.P. Justin. Love you, buddy.
8.5-month-old fetus could really get used to this.
This is what the podcast should be now. Just us reading Onion articles.
Man's mistress is just like his wife, but happy. All right. Also, It was, I don't know which week it was. It was released on Netflix, but we need to review and discuss the Kevin James, Sean Payton movie.
Oh boy.
As like a film. Like,
I haven't seen it.
Okay, good. At some point.
Is it out yet?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
At some point during this like dry area, we need to all watch that and kind of discuss it.
I'll probably watch it tomorrow.
I've already watched it.
Oh, okay. What'd you think?
I mean, trash.
Okay.
But, you know, what am I not
Which was it better than the one where he's a UFC fighter?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Because that one wasn't very good either.
Yeah. Well, during the Bengals-Rams game, I thought maybe karma's getting back at me for laughing too much at Kurt Warner's blind son.
Yeah.
That did go through my mind because they were playing the Rams. Yeah. Yeah. That was right around the time Cooper Kupp mulched Eli Apple, I was like,
you know what? Worth it.
You know what? I wouldn't change a thing.
I wouldn't change a thing.
All right. Love songs.
Yeah. We just had Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And
also, how about the worst Valentine's Day ever? The day after a Bengals Super Bowl loss.
Poor Nikki.
I didn't do anything. I just sat there.
She do anything for you?
No. I told her, I was like, it's not.
Don't even look at me.
Wow. Remember,
better go stay with
for
your
my
parents.
birthday one year, me and Shelby went to Red Lobster.
Oh yeah,
and
it
it was
sucked
awful.
bad. And then Scott and I lived together. I took him to Red Lobster for his birthday, and then we both bet on the Nuggets big. They got blown out. Scotty,
They got blown the fuck out by the Pistons.
yeah, they were like 4-point favorites, lost by 31.
Oh God.
Scotty, I think every year on your birthday you bet the Nuggets and they lose.
Literally.
I'm pretty because this year it happened too.
I remember I moneylined the Nuggets.
Yeah, it happened last year.
Yeah.
I moneylined the Nuggets after the AFC Championship game against the Bucks. That one worked out nicely. They were +6. Fucking moneylined them. That was awesome.
Good for
Okay,
you.
how are we gonna do draft order?
I'm just gonna do a random number generator.
Okay.
1 through 3, and then probably Nathan grade it.
Sure.
Why my computer's waiting to log in. Here we go.
I don't want Nathan to grade it. He's not going to grade any of mine.
What does he know about love?
Have someone else grade it. He doesn't know about
Who
cultural shit.
would you suggest, Scotty?
Me. I got a guy.
Jenna.
All right, that
Okay.
works. It'll be easy. Just right downstairs. All right. I am generating a number 1 through 3 for Scotty. Here goes. It is 1.
Okay, Scotty gets the first pick.
Oh.
It's too much pressure on
Let's
the
go.
first pick with them. There's too many good ones.
Zach, 1 through 3. 3. And
Love it.
I'm 2.
I get the 2 in a row.
All right, love songs. There's no category. And after the 6th round, we're going to do a 10-round check. See if we want to go an extra 2 rounds.
I think when you pick it, you have to sing at least one line.
I think it'll just like when
Scotty's like,
someone
no.
when someone throws out a song, I think we'll sing in response to it.
Right.
'Cause they'll be like, oh, good pick.
I just think if you're going to name a song, you should at least know at least one line from it.
Artificially intelligent Amazon supercomputer stuck in dead end retail shop.
All right. Scotty.
Obama reveals he almost passed on presidency for a chance to direct Leatherheads.
We were just talking about Leatherheads
I know.
the other day. It's better than I remember. It's like your dad fell asleep in the movie.
Oh yeah, he did.
All right, Scotty. Take it away.
The Way You Look Tonight by Frank Sinatra is my number 1.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Okay. Not on my list.
Really?
No.
It wouldn't be. That doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
Look Tonight by Sinatra. Good pick. Is there so Sinatra still plays all this time later? Is there a person singing now or like in the 2000s that like in 2050 when we're in our 50s 60s that still play like Sinatra?
Nelly?
Yeah, that's
Michael Bublé.
Oh, yeah.
He's
feels-
like our
this
he's like
feels
our
bad.
generation's crooner.
This feels bad because we're putting like Sinatra in the same breath as like
Right.
people who
Which you can't really do.
right. We're not saying they're like comparable.
I can do whatever the
Sinatra,
fuck I want.
Sinatra, Michael
John
Bublé.
Legend.
Mraz, is he does he kind of have those kind of songs? I think Bublé hits the
Yeah.
That's like your mom likes Bublé now.
Right. Or, I mean, Frank Sinatra Jr.'s son is still alive. He won't be alive in 50 years from now, but he does. Like his
Right.
dad, he was in that episode of Family Guy.
Yeah, just something to think about.
Yeah. Ooh,
All right.
close one.
Am I up?
Yeah, you
Okay.
are. You are up.
Can't help falling in love with you, Elvis.
Damn it.
All right. Falling in love with you, Elvis. All right. Any qualms with that pick or discussion? No?
Nope. I have to.
I think we're 2 for 2 in first round worthy picks. Zach, if you'd agree.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What's the title?
No, Zach didn't even have it
What's
on
the
list.
title?
That's why I said 2 for 2.
Right. What was that title again? Sorry.
Can't help falling in love with you.
Where did I put that? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Number 3 on my list. Okay. All right. So number 1 is gonna be Dirty Dancing, Time of My Life. I had time of my
Didn't make my list, but it's there.
Didn't make mine either.
Didn't make my list, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
A song, just you know it
Right.
from that movie.
Yeah. And then
All right, who's gonna be the first one to put Smash Mouth?
and then snaking it back, I'm gonna go with Your Song by Elton John.
That was gonna be my next pick.
Wonderful life is short in the world.
Did you guys see the movie? With,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
It was better than Bohemian Rhapsody, in my opinion.
I agree. Scott, did you see that?
What was it?
What's it actually called?
What's it called?
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Is that a love song?
Oh no, I was thinking about it, but I didn't.
All right, you're up, Scott or Shelby.
I am. I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
This draft's gonna.
I have
This
it on my
draft's gonna be
list.
full of I think in the fifth
I
round.
love. Yeah, you'll still be getting bangers.
In the fifth round, we're still gonna be like that could have been a first round pick.
Right. Well, that song. I love that song from This Is the End.
Yeah.
When the beam of light goes through the giant demon's dick and
Yeah.
cuts it off. That was awesome. All right, Scotty, you're up.
Let's go Hold Your Hand by the Beatles.
Hold your hand. Which was like the WAP of its day.
Yeah, that was like, get these limey bastards off the radio.
Can you imagine if you took WAP back to the 60s and were like, gobble me, swallow me, dripped out of sight of me? Not on my property.
Oh, I get to go again.
Yeah. We gotta have.
I'll go.
Like
It's All Coming Back to Me by
discussion.
Celine Dion.
Yeah, synonymous with football now.
What did she get?
It's All Coming Back.
Oh, I don't have it on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's not on my list.
It's all
either.
coming back.
I love the song.
Yeah, well, I love the song now because of
Yeah.
football. I didn't even know it existed
Yeah.
before.
I have so many on my list.
Right.
We'll do My Girl by The Temptations.
Okay. Yep.
Talking about.
My Girl.
I'm gonna pick When a man loves a woman.
Percy Sledge.
That's one of the songs that's like you know the song,
You're
but you don't know the artist.
You're getting P and the V when that song comes on.
That's true. And then I'm gonna follow it up with Casey and JoJo. All my life, waiting for someone like
What's
you.
the title of that song?
All My Life.
All My Life.
Yep.
By who?
Casey and JoJo. Big 90s love song. Late 90s.
Okay.
Mid-late 90s, I think. Yeah, back to you, bud.
Unchained Melody.
Okay. How's that one go?
It's my
Oh, yeah.
my.
Yep. No, I got you.
All right. Spice that bitch up.
Okay.
I'm doing Buy You a Drink by T-Pain.
Okay. A little different in the not so sappy, more modern and
Yeah, that might be a fuck song. It might
Yeah.
not be a love song, but it'll
that,
play.
it plays.
Actually, how about I'm in Love with a Stripper? Would you rather that one be?
I don't care. It's your pick.
Yeah, is that your next pick?
It's not. My
I
next
think
pick
you
is
just
Miss
lost
New
draft
Booty.
then. What is it?
Miss New Booty by Bubba
Might
Sparks.
have the drift of that pick. No, that's funny. I
Miss-
found you, Miss New Booty. Get it
And
together.
Booty,
Bring
booty,
it back
booty,
to
booty, rocking everywhere.
Rocking everywhere.
It's iconic.
Iconic.
Who sings that?
Bubba Sparks with three
Bubba
X's.
Sparks.
That had similar. That
I'm back in on the pick now. Now
That-
that he's got 3 X's in his name.
that delivery. That delivery had similar funniness as when you showed me YouTube and you're like Home Depot theme song for an hour, 29,000 views.
No, it had like 3 million.
Oh yeah,
views.
it was something nuts.
Yeah. All right, my turn or no? Your turn.
me.
Yeah, your turn.
This is one hell of a game, observes Chris Collinsworth, completing Wordle. Love, Nat King Cole.
Okay.
L is for the way you love. Zach.
I'm gonna go with Still the One.
Yeah.
Still the one.
There's still the one.
No, not that one. Still the one who can scratch my itch.
Okay, who sings
We're
that?
still having fun, and you're still the one. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll look it up right now, though.
Super Bowl confetti made entirely from shredded concussion studies.
Orleans, like New Orleans, but without the new. And then I'm gonna follow it up with Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Crazy Little Thing Called Love. There's my second Elvis song that I had on there.
These are boring.
Well, not everybody can be Bubba Spark 3X.
Well, we're just kind of rushing through it. We're not really talking it over, so it's just like...
Yeah.
I don't know these songs.
You don't know these songs?
Okay.
I mean,
fair.
I'm not a
He's
fucking
not
simp.
he's not an old soul like we are, Shelby.
That's true.
Yeah.
Check Twitter for the bomb onion, the one I just dropped.
Boston Dynamics stuck unstoppable at Puppy Bowl. It's just a bunch of dead dogs.
Damn.
All right, you're up, Shelby.
All right. Ain't No Mountain High.
Damn it!
Marvin Gaye. You know that one, Scotty?
That one too.
Marvin, what?
Yeah, that was 6 on my list.
You're canceled.
I wasn't gonna do it, but I'll do La Vie en Rose.
Ooh,
How I Met Your Mother pick.
what song is that?
How?
Hold
Hopefully
me
it'll be my
closer,
wedding
hold
first
me
dance.
fast,
Oh, I know that song. Yeah.
this magic
La
song.
Vie en and Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows.
Accidentally
Well, real
in.
quick.
La la la.
10 rounds?
Yes, I got so many more.
I don't have much, but sure, why not?
All right, 10 rounds.
I still have to pick me and Jenna's song.
What was yours, Scotty?
That'll win me the list.
Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows.
Was that in Shrek?
Accident.
The one in the Shrek movies?
It was.
Nice.
Find a better song attached to a fucking ogre.
Smash Mouth.
Yeah, that's true. Fucking played myself in that. Walked right into that one.
Scotty, how much deeper is your list right now? Like, how many rounds could you do?
Get Google real quick.
I guarantee I still have stuff that
Right.
you guys
Yeah,
will never
that's
say.
true.
So.
If he's pulling Bubba Sparks, I'm sure
That's
he's got
true.
some extra with 3 X's.
I found you.
I don't want to miss a thing. Aerosmith.
I almost put it on my list, and then I remembered how horrible that movie was. So I was like, not putting
Which
it on my
one?
list.
Armageddon.
Yeah. It's on that soundtrack. All right. I'm gonna go with "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal. There used to be a bad town.
Nice pick.
Yeah, you have. There's no
heard
way you haven't heard that song.
Did not care for it. Never heard it. Haven't even listened to the whole song.
And then I Want to Know What Love Is. I want to know what love is. Want you to show me.
All these songs sound like the stuff that would fucking wake me up at 3 a.m. when I was a kid on a commercial disc.
Imagine owning
All the classics.
the greatest soundtrack of a generation.
Yeah.
I want to know what love is. Dude,
Is that Michael
I
Bolton song?
want you to hold me. Yeah, and I swear to God, that was like on the fucking. That was in my brain like
Fucking
this week
no
when I
talent
woke up for
ass
some
clown.
reason. I was like, why the fuck is this?
Michael Bolton forgetting
All right,
the
go
words
ahead,
of the
Joe.
national anthem at Fenway Park, one of the all-time videos, where he's on the jumbotron reading the lyrics of his hand, and he just gets booed.
Tell me how am I supposed to live without you? Yeah,
That's
I know.
the song.
That's
that
like
was in my
that's if you
fucking-
wake up at 3 a.m. and it's
That's
like
what he
best
was,
hits.
That's what we were talking
that's what
about.
he was talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Okay, I would
Imagine owning the greatest soundtrack
Yeah.
of the generation. Is what the over thing says, and then it does the Celine Dion one.
The giant horse cock is over 9 feet long. The fucking what?
Puppy Bowl competitors hide under couch during terrifying halftime fireworks display. Okay.
Shelby, stop stalling.
All right.
It's your pick.
Wonderful Tonight, Eric Clapton.
Not familiar.
And when I ask her to
Kiss Me Through the Phone, Soulja Boy.
Kiss me through the phone. See you later on.
Classic.
Is that one by Bubba Sparks with three
Yeah,
X's
like
as well?
listening to
It's by Bubba Sparks with 2 X's.
Yeah, listening to Kiss Me Through the Phone, like begging to touch my girlfriend's boob in middle school.
I was begging to sniff.
Can't believe we don't have any R. Kelly or Chris Brown on the list.
Stop. Zach, this is serious. I'll do September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Do you remember? We talked about that.
What'd you pick?
September.
Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Didn't know it was a love song.
No.
Confirmed.
It's a love song.
It is. I know. But I was like, I didn't think of that as a love song, and then Shelby started singing it, and he's like, the word love is in like one of those first lines.
All right.
I was like,
Well,
oh, okay.
I tried to text Jenna to ask what her wedding first dance song was, and she didn't text me back yet, so I can't.
She's in the shower.
Okay.
Is this the
You
last
tried to
round?
steal it. You tried to steal it, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, we have one more. We have 2 more picks, but like once I pick this, Zach's gonna pick his last 2, and then he'll
Right.
be done.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll make love to you, boys to men.
I'll make love to you the way you want me to. Boys to men. My turn, right?
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Tell you something that you might like to hear. I'm gonna go Faithfully.
Was that your first dance song?
No.
Oh.
I'm forever yours.
Who sings
Faithfully. I thought it was Journey, but apparently it's not.
Oh, that sounds Journey-ish.
Oh, it is by Journey. Okay, we're good. And then my last one
that
is
Journey.
Perfect by Ed Sheeran. And they did a remix with Beyonce as well. But that's our song.
I'll get a Scotty pick in as for my last one. It's
Tonight.
Cupid's Chokehold, also known as Take a Look at My Girlfriend.
Take a look at my girlfriend.
She's the only one.
Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da.
And she even cooks me pancakes and Alka-Seltzer when my tummy aches.
Great pick.
Nice.
Great pick. Scotty?
All
Finish
right.
it off.
Sexy Can I by Ray. Or do I just? Is it just 2 more picks?
No, one.
Or is it 2 more? Oh shit! Bedrock by Young Money.
Can make your bed rock. Beautiful. Honorable mentions. I'll finish everything on my list.
Jenna just texted me back.
I swear. And I swear.
Yeah.
By the moon. Total Eclipse of the Heart.
You guys listen to these songs?
Nothing
you guys
I can
listen
do.
to these songs?
Not really, but we
Eclipse
just know
of the
them because we
heart.
know good music.
And then I think
Keith.
I have
I got good music.
Time After Time, that song from the end of Napoleon Dynamite. If you're lost and you look and you will find me.
Amazed by Lone Star.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good. That's a great one. That should have
And
made
then-
the list.
Which one?
The one's actually from Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
And then, at last,
Yeah.
my love has come along.
Time's a Wasting, Johnny Cash.
Hey,
and June
Zach, I'm
Carter.
surprised.
I'm going to Jackson.
You know what? A song that should have made it, or that could have made it, Zach, is there has to be a love song from the Guardians of the Galaxy first soundtrack.
Oh, the song that's Kurt Russell and his mom's song, the fucking sailor, whatever the fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah, doesn't it happen like right? He's like, you shouldn't have like killed my
Broke
mom.
my
and,
cassette, my headset, my Walkman. Yeah.
Walkman.
Here's what.
Yeah,
Here's what we
and then
should have
I
done.
forget the song.
Kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me
Oh yeah, by Lizzie McGuire.
out on. Who Googled Hillary Duff's boobs? Who Googled this? Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Earth Angel. All right. Is that our show?
Back at One by Bryant McKnight. Sorry. Yeah, that's our show.
Get one. All right.
Wait, I have another one.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, go.
What is it?
It Wasn't Me by Shaggy.
Wasn't me.
All right. That's a good one to end on.
Thank you.
Here we go. There's a little place where the sun sleeps late and pulls himself a shot of tequila. It's a little place called Pleasure Island, right That's where I'd like to feel ya. It's easy to find just beyond the last wave. Dolphins and whales are up mating. Sail all day and all night and then take a hard ride. That's where I'll be awaiting. Pleasure Island, island of pleasure. No need to stop and think. Pleasure Island, a beautiful treasure. Come on down and have a drink.